Okay, this is going to be about our rack of lamb. Number one, this is an American rack of lamb. Number two, it's been partially Frenched, but we're going to have to go in and do a little bit more work around these bones to kind of clean those up. If we don't clean that up, that's going to burn and it's not going to be as pretty of a presentation. Secondly, you're going to see there's a good layer of fat right here. Some people will leave this on, some people will kind of trim it down through here and then pull some of this part off. But to me, this is a little heavy, and you can literally just kind of start pulling your way back on this fat cap. If you want to, you can run your knife through here and that'll just kind of pull right off. I like to do a little bit of both. Now from here, I'm probably going to leave the rest of this fat on here. As it cooks, that fat's going to kind of melt down and give us a whole lot more flavor. Of course, if you wanted to trim some of this up right here, I mean, you can. It's up to you. And if you wanted to make this a little bit further down the bone, you can. It's just all in preference. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the easiest and fastest way to kind of trim out and get rid of all of this unwanted stuff on our bones themselves. One, I'll make a quick run across the bone line right through here. Not going to hurt anything. There's a little chunk of meat right here. If you want to go ahead and remove that so everything else looks a little bit more uniform, you can. This could be ground up into sausage. You could make little small mini kebabs with it. It's not a lot of meat. I'll flip it over and do kind of the same thing. Just run a little line right through here. And then you're going to use the side of your knife. You're literally going to take this knife, and this may sound bad to you, but you're going to kind of scrape it forward or backwards. Usually, once you get that thing started, it scrapes real easy. Be careful not to, take off one of your fingers, of course. But once you get it started, like I said, it just peels right down. A paring knife sometimes actually works a little bit better. You're going to want to put a little bit of pressure on that. We'll kind of pop it out a little bit like this and then kind of pull it back. I don't know if you can see how clean that now has become. I don't really have the right, I need a boning knife for this where I've got kind of a fillet knife. But you can see how easy that is to kind of pull back and scrape off. You may have to kind of move your bones around a little bit, but once you get it in the right spot, you can just really work that down.